So, Black TikTok is on a protest themed steal from white people and don't give credit. So it's basically colonize the colonizers' content. If they can colonize ours, I don't see any reason why we can't colonize theirs. That's what the protest is about. And as you can already guess, white people are not exactly very pleased by this recent turn of events. But me, I'm down. I don't have any issue with this recent turn of events. You know when people wake up and then they choose the right kind of violence? This is it. The right kind.
After many unsuccessful attempts of trying to reach out to officials at TikTok and reason with white folk on this app, I'm at my wit's end, which is why I've decided that as of today, July 12th, moving forward as a form of protest, I will be stealing any and all content made by white folk on this app. That means if you're a white dancer or white social activist who's built social capital off of Black creativity and Black thought, your content is now mine. No credit, no tag. I hope this is a movement that all Black content creators will join me in an effort to shed light and bring awareness to the suppression and anti-Blackness we face daily on this app. See you at the top.
So this guy, the Eric Lewis, started this trend with the "see you at the top" hashtag, and can I already say I love that hashtag. See you at the top. So if you didn't know, Black creators on TikTok went on a cultural strike a couple of weeks back. Reason being that when they create content, white people take this content, don't give credit for it, they make it theirs, and then they profit more from it, with the original creator getting little to no attention. So Black people went on a strike, and now it's a protest. And now all of a sudden, because it's white people that are being affected, fellow white people now know the right thing that's supposed to be done, which is give credit. I'm seeing comments from white people in the comment section going like, I think I've seen that somewhere. Credit original creator. This is wrong. You're stealing someone else's content. And I'm like, okay.
So this girl here says, oh, hey girl, I see you like my dance. You killed it, but it's not your choreo. Let's see if that's fact or cap. 1 day ago. 2 days ago. Yup, so this is fact. She definitely took it.
Now, because it's a white girl that's affected, she's suddenly a detective talking about check the date, check the time. I don't see you pulling out your bag the same energy when it's a Black person complaining about the exact same thing, their stuff being stolen without credit. Oh, you didn't hear? Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I forgot. Yeah, your condition. You know, being white, I forgot. It makes you not see or hear stuff when it comes to any other person. I'm so sorry. Yeah, this condition of yours. Yeah, it's a real thing you guys have. It's quite sad, actually. I hope the doctors will be able to come up with a cure very soon. It's painful. I know. I can only imagine having this kind of chronic disease. And is it a disease or a disorder? Oh, it's a disorder. Oh, yeah. It's more prevalent with the white society. Oh, yeah, that's quite sad. How many people in your family have this? Everybody. Oh, Jesus. That's wow. So your kids might have it too. Wow. The doctors really need to come up with a cure. Yeah. It's something. Oh my God. When it's a Black person that have their content stolen and they complain, we see comments like this. It's just a dance. It's not that deep. Why are you making it so dramatic? It's TikTok. That's what TikTok is about, right? Everybody copying from everybody. It's just for fun. But now that it's a white person that have their content stolen, now it's not just a dance. Now it's not just for fun. Now it's not just TikTok, everybody's copying from everybody. No, now it's a big deal. Now it's deep. And the deep got very deep. The deep is deeper now because it's a white person that's affected. The hypocrisy. Talk about being a modern day Pharisee. And for those of you who don't know or are just ignorant and or feign ignorance, it's not just anything these days. It's stealing ideas that gives you views. And views these days is money. Views is money. Have you had it now? Okay. Because this affects white people, it's a big deal now. So you guys knew what the right thing to do was all along. You knew, but you just weren't doing it. I mean, who feigns ignorance more than a white person? Who? Nobody. And then we have people talking about how it's not the right thing to do. I mean, they do it to you, doesn't mean you should do it to them. It's not the right approach. We can go about this better. Wait for a white person to do the right thing. When were you born, man? Meaning you want us to wait forever? No, please. They know the right thing. They just don't want to do it. But now, since giving credit is so difficult, let's just straight out the window, okay? I'm down with this protest, 100.
I am in my Black apartment minding my Black business. And then I get on TikTok and see this white man stealing my Black quote. Don't let this tainted self-love trend have you 50 and alone because you walked away from everything that didn't serve you instead of learning conflict resolution. Let's check the date. That's March 15, 2019. Okay, he said,
don't have this tainted self-love movement have you 50 and alone because you walk away from everything that didn't serve you instead of learning conflict resolution.
the audacity, the caucasity, the plagiarism, the entitlement. How you gonna steal my whole quote word for word, bar for bar? And the part that gets me is he's looking so pensive to the side as if this thought is coming from his mind, when really he's just trying to remember what I wrote. And now this video is going viral, and he has over 200,000 followers. And now all of his 200,000 followers, plus whoever else might see it on TikTok, believe that this thought came from his mind. And it's a tell as old as time, right? White men stealing from black women. It's been happening for centuries. I should be used to it. Because when you take a black innovative thought and you put a white face on it, it validates it. It makes it true. Nah, I'm not rolling. Y'all gonna have to give us our respect. It's okay to be inspired. It's not okay to blatantly disregard the person who inspired you, even if it's a black woman. Nico, I feel disrespected. I feel disregarded. I need you to let all your followers know who the source is of that quote. Me, Iman Europe. Hi.
I'm sorry to Aman for forgetting to tag you in the post.
And to any other white people who might be moving like this, please stop playing with black women, black men, in our black time. Thank you very much. Follow me.
We're beyond that stage where being civil is going to work now. No, civility is not, it's not cutting it. We've been civil for a very long time and it's not working. And please, dear white people, don't come in my comment section talking about how we make everything about race. It's not always about race. I'll take that comment from any other person but you. You created race. We would not be here if not of this thing, race, you created. And if it's not about race, why do we have white people coming out to defend fellow white people, talking about how they're stealing their content, but then we don't see the same white people coming out to defend black people or people of color when they complain about the exact same thing? How is it not about race now? I personally want to see how far this protest would go. These people be stubborn, man. Shout out to the Eric Lewis. He's a smart man. I think fighting fire with fire might not exactly be a very bad thing. And we have people talking about how the white people that are getting their stuff stolen are people that actually give credit. I mean, it's war, honey. Have you heard of casualties of war before? Yeah, it's a real thing.
I will be stealing any and all content made by white folk on this app. And here we are, 2.6 million views later, and not following too far behind 1 million views. Thank you guys so much for supporting my dances and my content. And for those of you who posed the question, why are you going after all white content creators? Why not the ones who actually steal? I'll do you one better. Why wasn't the same grace afforded to Jelaya Harmon and the multitude of black creators who've had their content pillaged and stolen on this app? A lot of y'all have black friends and occupy black spaces, especially if you're a hip-hop dancer. So the question is, where is your solidarity? It's interesting to see these conversations of ethics and morality and intellectual property take place when it only affects white content creators, but black folk have been having these discussions since the virality of this app. If your responses to my video were anything else but a show of solidarity, you need to reevaluate. We're tired of doing the work, so white folk need to step up. Reach out to TikTok. Till then, see you at the top.
Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't done it already, please hit that like button, subscribe, turn on that bell. I'll see you down below in the comment section. As always, let's have a nice conversation there. Bye.
Thing about this whole see at the top thing, and if you guys don't know, it's a trend that was created by my friend Eric to basically protest the stealing of black creativity on this app, specifically by white creators who monetize and profit off of it and are able to get opportunities that black creators are not able to get. And one thing that's been really interesting about it is how I participated and I claimed a dance that wasn't mine. And the comment section by white women were addressing me with AAVE, like, "Hey hunty, this isn't cute. Hey, sorry boo, but this ain't it. Stop fronting," etc. You can go through the comment section. It has been going on for literally the past few days. And it just convinces me of the fact that white women do not use AAVE regularly and only do it when they're addressing black people or black women. And it is very weird.